Welcome to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lincoln Financial Field, and it is indeed home to the 2018 Super Bowl champion Eagles. The Link also is home to the Temple Owls. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the UMass Minutemen taking on the Temple Owls. Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So UMass's offense will get the ball first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the... this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. Moving away from pressure. Finds a crease at the 20. Jumped on top of the pile.
This quarterback showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive because first down he got sacked, second in California, he's able to scramble, and while he didn't get the first down, he's able to get a little bit of it back, and he's made this third down manageable now. Let's see if he can make another play here and keep his offense on the field.
This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. He's got him. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Minutemen were penned deep in their own territory, but now they've got a little breathing room. Catch in the middle, it's Harding. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. Ball is at the 3-yard line, first and goal as they look for the first score of the day. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water, gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
No bones about it on that third down and goal. You knew exactly what they're doing. We're not kicking field goals. We're here for touchdowns, and it is a physical run. He lowers his shoulder right between the tackles, going to get in the end zone. Way to start this football game for this offense.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Touchdown, UMass. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Owls offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Makes the catch. It's Jones. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. He'll keep it himself. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Simon. Finds his man. It's Jones. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Handoff from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. And the return man couldn't get to it to make it. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, still looking. Turning on the Jets. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
All right, it's decision time. So when you got a guy that can take off and do that against you, you got to decide whether you need more fast guys on the field. Your defensive linemen have no shot. Your linebackers have very little chance of catching this quarterback because he's so special. You better put some more speed on the field.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on 1st down. Wide open downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Simon. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Temple lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wants to return it. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop. The UMass offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll start this drive firing. Got it in the middle. It's Harding. He's brought down, but did you see the hit this freshman took as he delivered the football? The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. On the ground with the counter. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. UMass to the line on 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll pull it down. Quarterback's got the first. Wide open spaces. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Minutemen!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. A and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Got it behind the line. It's Irvin. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a third and long. To the air, it's Simon. Fires one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets a 1st down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pulls it in, it's Clark. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He slides that just inside the right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across.
And the UMass offense will take over.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Let's talk for just a second about UMass. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are...
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And we saw this QB in the last drive. He had some success, right? The defense does a much better job getting to him, irritating him, frustrating him, and then most importantly, being able to catch him. And usually that's by committee, right? Not one guy going to get him on the ground. Nice job by the defense.
UMass will line up to punt it away.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his...
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is...
Hits the afterburners. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The Owls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Temple.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Iowa State is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been... They're up by 25 over the Rebels. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quarterback gets enough. There he goes. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
Man, I want to be the play caller. Just to have a guy at the quarterback spot that's over 100 yards now that he's chewed up. He can throw it, but he can also pull it down, and he's so elusive, makes plays, really makes this offense go.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. He's got it. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
From the red zone, looking for a man. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have him stiff. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Absolutely perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
UMass.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Simon. Swings it out to the flat. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And the Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. The short hands, it's Jones. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Irvin. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls!
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they forced the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none at the 23.
And the UMass offense will take over.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Gibson. Oh, a lot of space. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to reach.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive.
The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. Buying some time. He'll try to do it himself. At the 40, there he goes. It's a seam wide open. They run him out of bounds after a tremendous pickup on the play.
That is why you have to contain this guy. If you let him get out, he is an explosive play waiting to happen. And after that big gainer, I'd like to see how this defensive coordinator is going to try to get after him as the game goes on, because a play like that can make you rethink your entire game plan.
UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, UMass! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Caught over the middle, it's Hardy. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. To the air, it's Simon. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw on 3rd. Grabbed in the middle. It's Irvin. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Temple lines up quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Irvin. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Smashes it between the uprights. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Fires to the tight end.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Simon. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll be content with the field position, making the yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Trying to make match. He's loose. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope. He pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
That's reeled in. It's Anderson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here we go. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but Happy Valley is a tense place right now. This is a tight game. They're up by a field goal over Nevada. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To throw, it's Simon. They're setting up the screen. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Temple lines up quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And he's brought down after a nice game. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly, and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Owls line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Eighth play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clark. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Owls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The option look. He'll toss it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal coming up. Dropping back, it's Simon. Here's a heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Receivers right now aren't getting open. We got to do a better job offensively of trying to create opportunities for them. So use motion, get some stack releases, create that separation, slant routes, out-breaking routes. Just give your quarterback a chance.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Owl.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. He wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Harding. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Going to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Under fire. The sure hands, it's Gibson. Lots of running room. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. UMass lines up with a first and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UMass. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
That makes the score UMass 38, Temple 28.
So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He'll pull it on the read. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. He'll try the left side. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Not going to risk a return here. Calls just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Bring in the heat. There he goes. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he still can beat.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Good awareness by the defense. In this situation on the field, you know there's coordinators that like to try to take shots deep down the field and catch you napping, but the defense was ready for that one.
Motion from the back. Gonna swing it on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. From the gun, give on the inside. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Grab near the marker is Anderson. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Minutemen were penned deep in their own territory, but now they... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minutemen!
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the gun to give to the back. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield, it's Simon. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Give to the back. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away, and they don't...
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Sends it back in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires deep on the run. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because
strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. UMass will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position. 5. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Leaves it with the running back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Catch in the middle. It's Stewart. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Looking to throw, it's Simon. Got it in the middle, it's Irvin. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. They'll go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Irvin. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Owls come to the line in the hurry up. Wants to throw on third down. Got him downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
First down, Temple.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
Man, it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
UMass now faces a 3rd and short. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll ride the hot hand. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Price.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.